Tonight, 28-year-old Daniel Clark and 15-year-old Trinity Quinn, who were charged in connection with the brutal death of a local store clerk, remain behind bars. This as the West Nashville community says goodbye to that beloved store clerk. News Channel 5's Jonquil Newland was outside of today's service and spoke to folks who said they spoke to John Stevens almost every day.
The Exxon Market where John Stevens worked remains closed for now. Meanwhile, across the street at the West Harpeth Funeral Home, his loved ones are celebrating his life.
It's just a sad, sad situation.
Nearly 1 week to the day after a senseless act of violence.
So we're just out here putting some flags up in his honor.
An act of true kindness.
It's so sad. It's awful. He was such a nice man.
One by one, April and her mom place American flags around the store and funeral home where this community is saying goodbye to John Daniel Stevens.
Less than a week ago, he just went into work, and now he's across the street at the funeral home.
April lives just around the corner. Nearly every day she stopped at this Exxon Market, now closed after Tuesday's tragic crime.
Because I drove by here 15 minutes before that, and a lot of times I'll stop.
Most of the time, when she did stop, she says Stevens was behind the counter.
He was a friendly man.
Quiet and kind. That's how many knew him.
One lady I remember, she was short on gas and she had to go to Mount Juliet and he'd given her money.
A North Carolina native, Stevens called West Nashville home for years. He and his wife Peggy were married for 16. Stevens was a veteran of the United States Navy.
We appreciate veterans and their service, and the fact that he gave his life for a senseless act of violence, I think just to honor him.
A community coping with an unforgivable crime.
I think everybody's still in shock, and it's affected everybody in this direct little community and neighbors of the neighborhood behind.
In West Nashville, Jonquil Newland, News Channel 5.
Stevens' family is asking for donations to be made to Painted Paws for Veterans, an organization that provides veterans with service dogs absolutely free.